After his return from Lima, Peru, Prime Minister Petero'neill spoke about APEC's progress towards 2018 and said there was no turning back after work was already underway. He said Papua New Guinea participated in free trade, including globalization of trade arrangements. The Prime Minister described APEC as a very important organization within the global settings, especially in trade and investment because of the volumes that APEC countries in total control. Papua New Guinea has been a party to free trade arrangements in the last 20 years and also a beneficiary to many of these arrangements.
On this occasion in Lima, Peru, we were able to talk about free trade and, of course, globalization of that trade arrangements. Papua New Guinea has been a party to APEC free trade arrangements. We have been a beneficiary of many of these arrangements.
Prime Minister O'Neill said APEC leaders believe all APEC member countries should continue to encourage free trade amongst the APEC economies and globally. Because of free trade, we have seen the Asian-Pacific region as a growth engine room for global economy. Mr. O'Neill said the Asian-Pacific region was the only region that is able to maintain some level of growth and mentioned major players in China and India.
You will find that this is now the only region globally that is continues to maintain some level of growth, particularly in China and India.
He said that APEC was well aware of the challenges faced by the global economy, especially in Europe, Japan, and many other parts of the world, and assured the country that the growth that is being experienced by the rest of the Asian-Pacific economies is something that is still continuing to grow the global economy to respectable outcomes of the 2 to 3% which Papua New Guinea is part of.
As a result, the global economy continues to plow along. As you know, many of you can see some of the challenges that the global economy faces in Europe and in Japan and many other parts of the world. But I want to assure you that the growth that has been experienced by the rest of the Asia-Pacific economies is something that is still continuing to grow the global economy to a respectable outcomes of 2 to 3% that we have been able to achieve.